Hello there. It's been a while since I've done a video on Soulsborne games, but I'm just doing this video today. I want to talk about why we enjoy challenge in bosses, but also things to do with the story as well, as the music and other things like the game mechanics. Right, at the moment, I want to talk about why I enjoy these games. Like in my first Souls experience, I was introduced to Dark Souls by a friend called on YouTube it's called XD Jonesy or something. I've forgot anyway. And yeah, I got into games more than a few years ago, back when Dark Souls was on Games with Gold with Xbox 360. But ever since then, I've been addicted to them. No, I did have my trouble at the start as well. My first experience, I was stuck on Ceaseless Discharge, but eventually went back to the games after. Well, went back to the first Souls game and then worked my way to the other games, like in the series, which I did finish. Not only that, another thing I like these games, but to go back to how games was designed back in the day. So you got the Sega Mega Drive games, for an example of a game I do enjoy, quite like Sonic, but also Golden Axe, which I grew up with, and also the Commodore 64, which was games like that back in the day. And then you got a lot of strategy games. The list goes on. And stuff. But why I like these games is because it's challenging, and you can't go through without challenges. I wish more games, especially in the West, gave us challenge, not silly cinematics or anything. Not to discredit developers either, but most games aren't games anymore compared to what games you get in the East. Of course, I don't want to discredit the hard work and stuff, but mostly we like games with just gameplay, just pure gameplay and stuff. But anyway, about that rant. Something else, why I'm showing the DLC bosses from Ring City, and also around it, was because they're fun. And there's some challenge to them, even though at the moment I've got Father Gale summoned. But as for most Souls vectors like myself, we use these as kind of distractions for the main bosses and stuff, or DLC bosses. And the reason I'm also recording this because of Elden Ring. We've got the Elden Ring DLC coming, which is on both Xbox and on the PlayStation as well. But anyway, apart from that, we like challenge overall. I said, there's nothing wrong with these games at all. There's people that complain about these games saying they're too hard for them. In all honesty, these games are just a learning experience, much like Bloodborne is. I know a lot of people want that game to be remade, which I personally don't want it to be remade because I reckon it'd be missing a point, like the Demon's Souls remake has. Not all of us care about pretty graphics at all. Some of us just want gameplay, if anything. But apart from that and stuff, besides the gameplay and everything, it was fun bosses, just a fun game overall. Like me personally, I like more games. Well, they'll be fun, but have the similar aesthetic to the Souls games. Of course, cut out everything like the microtransactions, just a full game and everything. People complain about the story, I've heard people say, where's the story in these games? The story is in the description. There's YouTube. There's also guides online as well, and offline. There's the wiki. And then you got like the guidebooks, which I've got the guidebook, but I hardly use them. Mainly because I'm playing these games like constantly. Well, not constantly, like for years. Like most of my channel is literally content from this game, or even Resident Evil, which I very rarely play apart from the very first games. So like the originals, as I really don't like the remakes or anything. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about is the music. The music is amazing. Like it's been good. Coming back from Elden Ring and then just going back into Dark Souls again. Like I'm currently doing Dark Souls 3, but I'm going for like it's the platinums. But it's just the platinum for it, and I don't normally. And I'm not a guy who goes for platinums that often, unless it's a game I really enjoy. So yeah, I'll probably be going for a platinum on it then. Just play it again like I do with Bloodborne. Or even Sekiro, because I've platinumed that game as well. But anyway, this game, well, this video isn't really about platinums or anything, but it's talk about why we enjoy challenge. I absolutely love these games. Been playing them for years. I think I've got in Elden Ring currently around 600 hours in that game. I think for Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, well, I'll tell you about Dark Souls 2. Around 500 hours, maybe 600 hours in that game. Even though it's my least favourite Dark Souls game, but I have it on all platforms. Then you got Dark Souls 1, which got over 1,000 hours, maybe 2,000 hours in that game. Maybe close to 12,000. And in Dark Souls 3, I don't know, because I had to make a new character, around nearly over 100 hours in that game. Of course I'm going back to New Game Plus, so hours going to increase on that one. And then Bloodborne, around near enough the same, but a lot more hours in that one as well. And same for Demon's Souls. And Sekiro, I've got a ton of hours in that one. Partly because I enjoy the games that have challenge towards them. Not games where like to tell you where to go on a map. A bit like the Ubisoft games. Telling you where to go, showing where things are. Like, are you really playing the game or with those? Or are you being shown where stuff are and where to go? It's one of my gripes I have with like modern gaming. I just don't like the way modern games are nowadays. Especially like, because as much as I love From Software games, but I reckon some of their games have faults in some areas. Which I know the community and the opinion is maybe differentiate from mine. And stuff, but I still love these games anyway. And no, I appreciate the faults of I appreciate the game as well. And what the developers done, not just Miyazaki himself, but to all of them, including the people that done the music as well, or the OST. What else? Do something else I want to talk about as well. Besides music. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying about Ubisoft as well. Like, some of their games are not enjoyable. I think the last game I played from Ubisoft was I think it was Assassin's Creed Rogue or Rayman. It was definitely an old Rayman game. But I just don't like the new Assassin's Creed games. Like, what they've done, they've pulled bits of the Souls games within the Witcher, because I can't think of any more ideas. Like the games that nowadays cater to casuals and normies and stuff. Whereas Souls games like actually cater towards a different audience, an audience that actually likes games. And no hate or anything, but it's like the fact at this point anyway. Like, if you've seen the way modern gaming has been going for like for years, I feel like games have gotten a whole lot worse. Not forgetting you've got the live service element. Games are no longer made with passion either. If not, they're becoming soulless shovelware. That's like most AAA games in the West. There is a few that I do like, and that's only from smaller indie studios. But not all, but there is some. But yeah, about what I was saying about the bosses. The boss in this game are like Chef's Kiss and stuff. Same goes for Elden Ring, although I find the Fire Giant annoying in Elden Ring. Probably because he's just a sponge. Compared to like all the other ones, so like you got Godfrey, Godric. And to be honest, like playing these games, I have more fun with these games than what I do with most Western AAA games that have like a map or something on. But what I've always liked is a game to challenge me. Even Metroid Dread, which I feel like is more of a Souls game than a Metroid game. Only, you know, even though I know it's silly enough to be saying this, but it does literally feel like a Souls game, especially with the counter and parry mechanic. Although the counter and parry mechanic was also in the Castlevania on the 3DS and well, Samus Returns as well, which I thought I'll mention. Although I wish Nintendo would actually bring those onto the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I'm not trying to hate on anybody in this video or anything, just send my opinion there. No, Sekiro Doobie, which I've been speaking to on Twitter or X, has a good point as well, which I really don't blame him, to be fair. We've both got like similar opinions and stuff. But yeah, I don't like the way like modern gaming is nowadays. I feel like modern gaming has been dead for years up to this point. I haven't brought a new game since Elden Ring. I know the last game I actually brought was Demon Turf. Mainly because they're fun and edgy. No, there's a story there, but so I think nowadays it's better. Like, I've been playing Baldur's Gate as well. But not Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate the originals from, is it 25 years ago now? Maybe 35 years ago. I've been playing those as well, and I'm having a lot of fun on them. But yeah, to be fair, I just don't like the way modern gaming is in the West nowadays. And people say modern gaming is better than ever. I think only normies are saying that, to be fair. Like, there hasn't been a good game at all probably since Baldur's Gate 3, but even Baldur's Gate 3 has issues and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Anyway, I'm on Twitter anyway, or X as it's called. It's TruePlayJones1 on there. But yeah, I'll leave you. Anyway, enjoy this boss fight as well. Thanks. Bye.